Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another wonderful and beautiful day to meditate on good things. And speaking of meditation, in Joshua 1:8, when it says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, but you shall meditate in it," meaning to talk about it and to think about it day and night. Well, that's something we do with the Word, with the good things of God. In Romans 10:10, it also says, "For with the heart man believes unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation." What is confession? Confession is not just sitting and talking about the wrongs you've done to someone else. Confession means to say the same thing as. So if you're going to confess unto salvation, you're going to say the same thing God has said about you being saved. So what we want to do is meditate on the Word and confess the same things that God has said, the same good things that He said. I was reminded this morning how we should not be the mouthpieces for the enemy. The news is not our study material. We don't need to study it and repeat it and study it and repeat it and look at all the bad things in the world. No, we study and repeat what God has said. If you go into John chapter 19, and it says in verse 29, it says a bowl of sour wine was placed there. Now, this was Jesus hanging on the cross, right? A bowl of sour wine was placed there, so they put a sponge full of sour wine on hyssop and held it to his mouth. When he had received the sour wine, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Jesus said, "It is finished." Now that does have more than one meaning. One meaning is he had completed the work he was called to do right there. It was finished. That's something to meditate on. That's something to say now. When we run into trouble, when we see the works of the enemy, we say, "Devil, it is finished. My salvation is finished. It's a complete done deal. You've already been defeated. It is finished." But this also tells you a little message about Jesus, because many people believe that line, "It is finished," comes from Psalm 22, where Psalm 22 starts out with, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And we know that Jesus said that on the cross, and then he finished with, "It is finished." Well, the last couple verses of Psalm 22, verse 29 says, "All the prosperous ones of the earth will eat and worship. All who go down to the dust will bow before him, even he who cannot keep his own soul alive. Posterity will serve him. It will be told to generations about the Lord. They will come and declare his righteousness to a people yet to be born, that he has acted." That last verse, that he has acted, also can mean it is finished. It was the completed work. Jesus was on the cross there, meditating and confessing this whole psalm about the work, about his own crucifixion, and about God delivering him, and about the future generations worshiping him. He was speaking the report of the Lord. And do you think Jesus is doing bad right now? No, it came out good for him, because he walked with the ways of God. He spoke the report of the Lord in confidence. So what do? We speak the report of the Lord in confidence. Doesn't stop us from doing our part. Jesus wasn't done doing his part. He still went to hell. He still defeated the devil. He still rose, and he's still working now. But he said, "It is finished." That's the confession of faith. Amen. Be blessed.